YouTube. I've had this gun here for a while now. This is the WE Scar L open bolt version, fully licensed by FN Hirschnell. Basically, I've never done a formal review on this, and I've had one of my subscribers that goes by the name of Pistol Bro. He's been asking me to do it, so this one's for him. I'd like to give that shout out to him. So basically what we're going to do tonight is review this weapon. We're going to start from the front, work our way to the back, and I'll describe things as we go along. Basically, let's start right now with the material that is made out of. The upper receiver is made of full of aluminum. The lower receiver is polymer, and the rear stock is polymer. The EGLM that does not come with the gun, I have added this on here, that is also polymer. The 6-inch mock suppressor on the front is aluminum or metal, and the sights here, and there's a sight that came within the back that is also metal and folds up. Basically, let's start from the front of the gun and work our way back with upgrades and whatnot. Let's start with the EGLM. The EGLM is a completely different style grenade launcher than the M203. The M203 puts the trigger in front of the magazine well. The EGLM mounts the trigger behind the mag well, making it so you don't have to take your whole hand off the trigger to pull the trigger for the grenade launcher. The grenade launcher itself comes with the safety, which is here. Okay. As for the magazine mounts through the bottom of the grenade launcher into the mag well, like so. The magazine itself is a 30 round WE green gas propane style magazine. Find them anywhere. The EGLM itself takes any style grenades. These are Mad Bulls. It takes any style. The grenade launcher itself opens up, spring activated by this switch here. Okay, swivels left to right for ambidextrous use. Put the shell in like so. Lock it back, and you're good to go. No gas in there, so. But that's the EGLM. Now get that out of there. Now the EGLM doesn't mount to the rails like a normal grenade launcher would. It does not have the screws on it. The EGLM is mounted by pressure levers, which is here. Okay, you basically just lift them up like so. Whew, right on off. That easy. That's what I like about the EGLM grenade launcher. Now, moving on. The front suppressor here is a 6-inch mock suppressor. Okay. Now, underneath the mock suppressor, it hides a 330 millimeter extended barrel, 6.03 type bore, I believe, which is standard size for WE anyway. The barrel itself is made by Angry Gun. Okay. The suppressor itself comes with this new flash hider. Just for the fact of the matter is that it needs this ridge here in order to lock itself on there. Alright, moving on from that, we have the mounted flashlight with the Punisher flashlight mount. The flashlight itself is 190 lumens. You can buy at any Home Depot. Nothing special about the flashlight. Moving our way down, we have ambidextrous mag release here and on the other side here. Okay, bolt catch is only on the left side of the gun. We have ambidextrous selector switches, which I have made by Magpul on there. On the other side. Okay. The sights itself, the front sight is a UTG style sight. Okay, it's a red dot and green dot. Mounted behind that, I have the EOTech replicated magnifier with spring fold down action. Just lock it right back, just like so. Magnifier works very well. This is my outside weapon basically for when I play, so I use the magnifier often when I do play outside. Moving down from that, we have the stock, which is a folding stock, like so. Okay. Alright, now the stock itself is a 6-position stock, which is adjusted by pushing this lever here, pulling it out, and each position is numbered automatically on the stock. Has an adjustable cheek rest. Unfortunately, my button's missing and broke. I have a new button for it. I just never put it on there yet. So let's flip the gun over. Now this is the open bolt version. As you can see here, this is not the stock bolt. This is the Reveiw style bolt. So basically what we're going to do now is we're going to disassemble the gun and get into the internals and what upgrades I have and don't have on here. To disassemble it, there's one pin here. Okay, pop the pin out, pin slides out, and then basically your whole lower just comes right out. Now in my lower, I do not have Reveiw upgrades. Okay, now from watching one of the people I subscribe to, Jedi, he knows who he is. This bearing here has fallen out on me. The best thing to do is, if you're not going to upgrade to Reveiw internals, okay, which I highly suggest you do. Steel internals by Reveiw are high quality and great for longevity. This bearing here has been known just to fall out because of the pin. Okay, there's a pin that sits in there that holds the bearing in place, and basically what you would want to do is sand this down and use some JB weld to keep that pin from falling out. Best thing to do. Or you can go buy hammers at $15 a piece from E-Like and just replace the hammer every time the bearing falls out. But there's nothing special. I have no Reveiw internals in here right now. It's just basically stock internals on the lower receiver here. Now, moving on, rear stock, pull it down, rear stock comes off. See up here. Okay, got your spring and guide rod for your recoil. Okay, your charging handle, slide it back, that pulls right out, like so. And then your entire bolt slides out. Now as you can see, I kind of grinded it down, but this is a steel Reveiw bolt. Okay, what happened is this is the stock charging handle for it. Put that right there. This is the Reveiw charging handle for it. When I got this in, I installed the Reveiw charging handle, steel, and the steel bolt carrier into the gun. It recoiled very, very heavy. I mean, it kicked like a mule. The only problem is that it would not even go through a whole magazine of BBs. I mean, by the, I'd say 12th shot, you're wasting gas. It didn't want to shoot in full auto. The rate of fire dropped big time, just because this thing is so heavy. If you're going to buy the Reveiw, I suggest that you just get the bolt carrier and keep the stock charging rod on there, because this with the bolt carrier is just way too heavy. Just like it is now, is perfect. I went through 2 bolt carriers before I bought the Reveiw one. They have these 2 little nipples that stick up out of the bolt carrier, and then you screw it down to the top. Those nipples, they just shear right off. After a while, it'll just wear and it'll just shear the bolt right off, and then before you know it, it's busted. So I suggest upgrading to the Reveiw bolt carrier. Much better. Now, as you can see in there, I also have the end pass installed. Okay. This way I can adjust my feet per second given the field limits. Now basically to read on the inside, okay, I do have the extended barrel, and I also have, it's gonna be hard to see, I don't know if you can see down in there, but I have the, there you go. If you can see that blue is the RA Tech hop-up bucking upgrade, also installed. So now we're going to reassemble the weapon, and we're going to take it to the Chrono and see what she shoots. Alright, well, this is the Chrono test of the WE open bolt SCAR L using 0.25 VBs and propane. Semi-auto. Yeah. 433, 414, 414, 424, 415, 414, 20. Pretty consistent in between 415 and 425. Once again, this is 0.25 gram BBs. I don't know if you can see here, but the joules is 2.05. So basically she's coming out of there pretty hot. This is going to be full auto. Ready to fire test. Can that register? Can that register? Going to have to redo the mag. Alright, well, here we go, back again. Obviously, I have touched the Chrono, reloaded the magazine, and we're going to see if we can get the full auto here, rounds per second. Let's see what we can get. 14.72 rounds per second at 391 feet. That's what I'm talking about. High rate of fire is pretty good. That's propane. Once again, too, it might be a little slow, don't know. I'm using the same mag that I had before, so the mag was a little cold. Yeah, that's what she kicks out at. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review. Any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Thank you.